Hello everyone, welcome to a brand new video brought to you by Jacob Firestone and SlideGD. We're collaborating on this one as it's one of the bigger projects this channel has yet had. Anyways, it should start right about now. Enjoy. So, recently there's been a trend in Geometry Dash, beating a certain amount of demons in a certain amount of time. We have spotted videos of such kind on a few channels including As for the Win and Dansman. Those guys have managed to beat just under 90 demons in less than a day, and that gave us the idea. How fast could you possibly beat levels of the hardest difficulty in Geometry Dash? We'll be going for 50 demons since it's not too little and not too much. Let's get started. The first problem we encounter if we're aiming for a 50 demon speedrun is, which demons should even be completed? Knowing that speedrun means doing it fast, we'll be looking for the shortest 50 demons in the game. Unfortunately, there are no tiny or short demon levels, which tells us that some of the shortest demons stretch from 30 seconds on, in the sections called medium and long. After searching through the Geometry Dash archives, we found 50 very short demon levels, and after some calculation, we figured out that if you completed them all in the first try, you would get a sum of about 2,449 seconds. Please note that the demons we found may not be the very shortest in the game, because finding those with the lowest duration would require checking pretty much every demon level there is. Yeah, thank you Rob Top. Anyways, we are currently at 2,449 seconds, which is 40.81 minutes of gameplay. That's how long you would have to play the levels, but we are not at the final result just yet. If we want to have the exact duration of the fastest potential speedrun, we have to consider the time between starting the levels, time between switching from one level to another, and time between going from one page of levels to another. So, the first factor mentioned is time between clicking the play button and beginning the gameplay without having any lag. We use the time measuring program to determine it, and it's about 1.25 seconds. Multiply that by 50 since there's 50 demons to get about 62.5 seconds, so that's an extra minute just from entering the levels. Currently we have a total time of 2,511.5 seconds or 41.85 minutes. Next, we have the period that lasts from when you complete the level to when you enter another one and start playing it. It's kinda hard to measure that, so let's split it into a few sections. The first section should be the amount of time spent from flying into the end of the level to exiting it. Measurements show that you would need about 4.75 seconds to do so without any lag. Multiply that by 49 because you wouldn't need it for the last demon, and we get a total amount of 232.75 seconds. That's about 4 minutes. Our time increases to 2,744.25 seconds or 45.73 minutes. Passing the mark of 3/4 of an hour, we meet a new problem, the most difficult one to measure out of all. The time between switching from one level to another. The reason it's so complex is because there are a lot of things to measure. We began by taking a note of how long it takes you to exit the level, go to the menu screen, click on a new level and enter it. The approximate time amount we got was about 2.15 seconds. Multiply that by 49 because it doesn't count for the first one, and you get 105.35 seconds, which means extra 1.756 minutes. But that's not all. We must not forget the time it takes you to scroll from one level to another and the time it takes to switch the level pages. So let's measure that. Close to the fastest time to scroll down by one level in the saved levels page is 0.05 seconds, and the time it takes to move the mouse cursor onto the arrow page, click it and move it back is 0.35 seconds. Well, now we have everything we need. Multiply the scroll time by 41 since there are 3 pages. 3 pages times 3 levels is 9, and 50 minus 9 is 41. Now we have an amount of 2.05 seconds or 0.034 minutes for scrolling, and let's add the page switching as well. Multiply our previous time of 0.35 seconds by 3 because 50 demons can be fit in 3 pages, and we get 1.05 seconds or 0.0175 minutes. Now, to summarize all of this, we have 45.73 minutes from before, adding 1.756 minutes from the level switching, 0.034 minutes from scrolling, and 0.0175 minutes from page switching, and that brings us to our final result. The lowest possible time in which one could beat 50 Geometry-Demon difficulty levels is 47.5375 minutes or 2,852.25 seconds. Could you believe this? Beating 50 demons is possible in under 2 hours. There are players who have beaten 50 demons in 6 hours, but could you stand out and beat their record in only 15% of that time? Comment down below if you think you could manage it. And if you have any additional questions, or in case we didn't make any of our calculations clear enough, make sure to reach out to us through this video's comments or on our social media. It will all be written in the description. And, just as an announcement, I will be attempting to reach this record or get close to it in the future streams. Make sure to be ready for some upcoming demon speedrun attempts. This was Jacob Firestone in a collaboration with SlideGD. We both hope that you've had fun watching, and we'll see you again soon. Make sure to subscribe to our channels, and thanks for watching.